Hey everybody, I wanted to show you how I did this soap. It's sort of an advanced technique, and I've been working on this. And I've done sent that bar piece away, but I show you in the end. I did step one, and this is step two. I wanted to sort of see first if it would stay together, just one color on each side, but I really want to do a checkerboard. This is my Gigolo Joe soap, which is my new men's soap, and it's been selling like crazy. And so anyway, so I wanted to put some clips together, and it's not my normal showing you absolutely everything, because I was doing a how to make homemade soap from scratch, or for the first time, with recipe, and I was doing these soaps along with some soaps that were a little bit easier, and so I was showing step by step how to do it in a video, and it's posted also. And I had this soap that I was doing at the same time, which was an advanced technique, and I recorded a little bit of it, but then I decided not to add it to that video because I was making it too long. And I thought, and so I just did the cut video of this on that one to show what you could do next. So you might see a little bit of, might be talking in these videos about the fact we're doing more soaps at the same time, but I've just sort of cut out the segments that was dealing with this soap that I didn't do, everything step by step on when it comes to the super fats and exactly how much essential oils and that kind of thing. But in the end, I show you a couple of steps, but in the end I show you how I did this. And I also show you my failure because I got greedy. But I'm not going to give you what that was. You're going to have to watch it to find out. So anyway, so we're going to start looking at some clips on how I made this soap, and I hope you enjoy it. I call this my checkerboard, and I hope you like it. So let's get soaping. Set our lid off. Take a clean spoon and give it a stir. It's cooked for 2 hours. And now we're going to clean it with the spatula. Now, see this hard soap right here? If that falls in, that's going to make little white lumps in our soap that won't be colored. So I'm going to get that out of the way. Okay. Okay. Now, this one is an activated charcoal, 1/4 cup activated charcoal into this soap, and it's going to make it black. Okay, and we have to scrape out our bowl because we only put, now this is a double, so this is actually a 1/2 cup, and double all the essential oil, the oils and all of it. Yeah, I need that spatula wash for the next one. And so this is a double batch, and we're turning it black, 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 black. With activated charcoal, I'm using food grade activated charcoal. And you can try less. You don't have to use that much if you don't like. But I'm putting 1/4 cup of activated charcoal in, and I need a clean spatula, Megan. I thought I had 3. I've only done 2 soaps. I don't know what happened to it. No, the metal ones. I thought I had all 3 of them laid out here, but I've misplaced one. All right. And so now I'm going to clean my spoon down and clean my sides down. And we're going to let that cook for 30 more minutes, but I'm going to come back and stir it again in about 5 minutes to make sure all the shea butter got melted and got dissolved in there. Okay, now I have taken the crock out of the crock pot and set it out, just the crock, on the counter. Sometimes you'll find an older crock pot that's all one piece and you can't do this, but it just helps in the cooling process. And it'll crust along the top. And if you just keep stirring and folding it over, then that will help to keep the crusties, less, from becoming an issue. But as it cools, you can also let it cool with the lid on just cracked. You get less crusties, or you can just stir it real often and keep your crusties down. We've got a candy thermometer here, and we're going to put, sorry about that, essential oils eat nail polish. Anyway, so look over my nail polish. So anyway, so we're going to set our candy thermometer in. We do not want to touch the top. We want to have it in the soap and just the head of it laying up on our crock pot. And right now we're going to be over 180. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down to 160. So we're just going to keep stirring. We're just going to keep, that helps to let some of the heat out of it. Helps to keep it all molten and not let it crust over. And we're just going to keep working with it. Another thing you want to do is when you think you have it at 160, you want to swish it around in the soap to make sure you're getting an even temperature of what it really is. Sometimes it'll just sit still, but it'll lie to you. So you got to swish it around in there and get 160. Alright. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and you can just leave it, if you just got one crock pot going, you can just leave it sitting in there just like that. Just make sure you swish it around good when you think you've got 160. Okay guys, I'm not 100% sure how well you can see, and this is sort of a this is a more advanced technique, but I just thought I would tack it in for my regular customer, people that's seen me before. I'm putting my white soap on this side of I'm trying to half my mold down the middle, you might say. And I had a spatula right here. Give me that spatula. Sorry. That's okay. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, that's for the black one. Alright, now I'm trying to do about half of the mold, and I'm trying to fill this half of the mold with soap, and I'm trying to do a checker pattern, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we will see. And taking the spatula, and I'm just doing it like that. Alright, and now I'm going to go on the back side. I'm going to get my crusties blended in, so don't give me a fit. I'm going on the back side and putting in the black soap. And I've already got it to 160, and I've already added my essential oils, and I'll show you that in another one. But on this one, I'm trying this new technique, so I just skipped to that on the recording because it was a little bit more high-tech. And think sorry, let go right now. You can let go. I'm hoping you can see, but I had to have Meg here beside me because of the fact that no, I don't, I can do it with this. Because I had to have her beside me. I couldn't have the camera in front. So, now I'm going to push that over and get it level. And I'm going to try to clean the black off of the sides of the mold because I'm trying to do a checker pattern. And I'm still quite new at it. This is a new thing I just thought of. And so I'm just trying it to see if it's feasible. And I've got that side done. I actually dropped a little piece of black crusty in there. And I don't have enough of the light color. And so I'm going to try to bring it to the level. A little bit. To get it even with the black. Okay, then I'm going to try to clean the sides off. And then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to try putting the black on top of the white. And I'm getting my black spatula. Trying to keep y'all to where you can see, but this is a tricky little monster. Megan, would you stir all the other soaps and maybe take the candy thermometer and see which one's ready to go next? Alright. I'm going to turn this around because I think you could see it better if I did. And now I'm going to put the white soap.
Is the thermometer over here?
Maybe in one of the crocks.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, That one there is ready? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to get the air out of it and try to slide it right out. Rinse that real fast. And then I'm going to try to just pat it down and do the same thing. And then, where is there's the thermometer. I'm going to take the thermometer and my candy thermometer, and I'm going to just barely swirl some black into the top to just give it somewhat of a cute appearance. And there she is. Okay, we'll see what that looks like tomorrow, but that's sort of a advanced technique, so don't try that yet if you're just getting started. That's for later, but I wanted to show it to you. Okay, this is my Gigolo Joe, and it's a new soap, and I did a half of a one last time. Let's see. Yeah. I sort of blubbed a little bit. I tried to do 2 colors, and I ended up getting this piece too far over, so I had to put some of the black up top. But what I was wanting to do was a checkerboard, and I thought that was going to be really difficult in hot process soap, and it worked out pretty good with doing a double batch, but I got greedy and decided to do 4 batches at one time. And I'm going to show you the difference. Whoop, sorry y'all. It got too cool. And so anyway, let me cut a piece so that you can see what this looks like. But I'm hoping that it's what it's supposed to look like anyway. Ooh, it looks pretty good. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for black and black and white and white. And, oh gosh, it smells good. So let's cut a bar of it and see what it looks like. And then I want to show you, the one that didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. Oh, isn't that sort of cute? I mean, it's not perfect or nothing, and I'm getting better at it, and I'm going to actually design a mold. I'm going to build a mold specially for this, with tracks for the little sheet to go in so that it can't move around. Right now I'm having to, just try to hold something in the mold and push it back and forth and keep it centered. But I'm going to try to build a mold with a frame for this to work so it just works perfect. But I'm really excited about that. Let's cut one more piece. Yes, I'm in heaven. I mean, when you work on something new like this and it's sort of a project, it's exciting. So, but now let me show you what happened. This has I put a little bit of a swirl on the top, and see how pretty that looks, because my soap was hot enough to do that. But then I was trying to do 4 at one time, and this is why I say that the creative fancy stuff, get used to doing hot process soap first before you start getting into the more difficult stuff, because you want your soap to be successful. And I don't even know if this is going to stick together. I'm hoping, but I don't even know if this is going to stay together in one piece. But it smells good. Let me get this mold out of the way. Alright. Now, if you'll see, this one is all decorative and pretty, and this one is just flat with an S in it. Because I got the bottom two in there fine, but when I went to put these two in, the soap had got too cool. It didn't want to work with me. So, let's cut a piece of that and see if it's going to stay together. Because when you try to layer soaps and you do that kind of thing, and it gets too cool, oftentimes your soap will just fall apart. So, let's see what happens when we cut it. I'm having to cut a little bit more than usual off because it didn't quite do right on the end, see? And look right there, you can see that seam. And so this soap may actually fall apart. I don't know yet. Let me try cutting a bar and see what happens. But first I want to try to cut past that mistake and see if that will help. Well, it looks like it's going to stay together. I was concerned about it because it had, it was, these two layers got too cool, and you can see I was having to push this into place because it got so cool I couldn't just glop it in there. I was having to push it to get it in there, and so it ended up messing up my design. So, but this is what we want it to look like, and we actually want it to look even better. So that's what I'm still working on. But I thought this one was cute. That's our mold swirls. And alright everybody, I hope that this has been a benefit to you on your starting to make homemade soap for yourself and possibly sell later. Remember to check your farmers markets. Now, at the beginning and the end of this video, you'll see my website link, my Facebook link for my Facebook chat page. Come and join us, especially if you're a new soaper. We love to help. And then there is my link to Essential Depot. They just changed the format on the on YouTube. And used to on the main channel, there was my links, easy to see, no problem. Now, you have to go under the picture, and then there's my face. Under that, there's like uploads or videos, discuss, but then there's about. If you click on about, then you'll see my links. But a quick little way to get to my website is on the channel art, as they call it, on the main channel. There's a little bitty Facebook F that you can click on, and also that takes you to my soap chatting page, and then also there is buy soap from me. So if you'd like to buy a bar of soap from me, I would be happy to sell you one. And thank you for watching my commercials. That really helps me out. Thank you for using my Essential Depot link if you should decide to buy from them. That really helps me out. And now in the description, right down here somewhere, you're going to see more in the text below the video. And if you click on that, that will open up the description and you'll see all the recipes and all that. And then if you click on my face, which I think is right here, that'll take you to that main channel page I was telling you about, and then you can click on about to see all my links to Depot and Facebook and my website, and also soap sellers. If you would like to start selling your soap online, you can go on there and get just one page and put your PayPal icons on there and everything, and it's just a wonderful site and it's really cheap. Okay, bye everybody. Have a great day.